From natural disasters to Navy SEAL missions and everything in between, it's time to reflect on the stories that affected you most in 2011. 10 on your side's Ann McNamara shows us which ones made the list. Ann?
Katie, today's the only day of the year it seems fun to hear yesterday's news, and since all of those days seem to blend into one, we took some time digging through the archives to bring you a compilation of the biggest stories in Hampton Roads in 2011, and here's a look at what we came up with.
2011 started with a warning: zombies in Hampton. Pranksters put the message on construction signs not once, but twice, despite a lock and password protection.
Zombies are just a real popular thing now.
Some large mass of something caught my eye out the window.
You might need it to dodge Shadow the Bear. This Virginia Beach resident got hurt trying.
And it was coming right up to you.
Yeah.
And you were running and you fell and you skinned your knee.
I skinned my knee and my chin too.
After visiting backyards and even back doors, Shadow found a comfy spot in this tree. Authorities used a tranquilizer and a harness to get Shadow down. But to get the harness on, this brave man gave Shadow a big bear hug.
Well, I mean, I was pretty nervous, but my mother would have been really upset had she seen it.
So it's very, very likely that we're seeing a tornado out of it.
When the pine tree snapped, it took out the corner of my house, snapped off at my porch, and went through my truck.
In April, a deadly tornado in Gloucester County killed 3 people and injured 60. The EF2 tore an 8-mile path in its way Page Middle School and nearly 200 homes. This woman made it out of hers alive. Her husband did not.
I started screaming for Perry, and she cried. And Perry didn't answer me.
In May, Virginia Beach-based SEAL Team 6 took out the world's most wanted terrorist, Osama bin Laden. The president and top officials watched from the Situation Room as the SEALs carried out the covert mission known as Geronimo. The al-Qaeda leader was shot in the head.
I think our woods are on fire.
Mother Nature was busy in 2011. First, the fire in the Great Dismal Swamp. It started in August and burned for more than 3 months. Many of us can still taste the smoke that settled into Hampton Roads on many a summer morning.
We continue to cover breaking news from this afternoon. History made in Virginia, a 5.8 magnitude earthquake.
A 5.8 magnitude earthquake gave us the shakes at the end of August, the epicenter in Mineral, Virginia. For many of us, it was the first time feeling a quake, and you rushed to social media to tell us where you were.
As you see right there, a swimming pool right here in Hampton Roads. Look at the rumble of that.
And who can forget this?
I have passed perpendicular. Look at that. It's holding me up.
Hurricane Irene made landfall in North Carolina as a Category 1 storm, killing 6 there and 4 in Virginia. Irene destroyed many homes in the Outer Banks and washed away the one road in and out, Highway 12. But in despair, we found residents are resilient.
But I don't look at it as, okay, I have no more house. I look at it as, what's next? God has something better.
And he wouldn't want to leave this earth any other way than how he did.
They operate in secret, but we remember their faces as the largest single loss of life in the war in Afghanistan. This August, 30 U.S. Special Operations troops, most members of SEAL Team 6, died in the Chinook helicopter crash. The Taliban took responsibility for shooting the chopper down during a raid. And the year ended on a high note as troops in Iraq returned home and home for good. The U.S. withdrawal brought kiss after kiss to Hampton Roads in time for the holidays and for the big kiss when the clock strikes 12 tonight.
Hey, another big one, light rail. The Tide made its debut in Norfolk, and so far it's exceeding expectations in ridership. But of course, we can't include every story, so if you thought of one you didn't see, log on to WAVY.com. We posted a much longer list in our Year in Review section. Attached to every story, you'll find slideshows and videos. For the last time this year, I'm Ann McNamara, 10 on your side.